G'day ladies and gents, it's Ozzy here. Hope you're all having a great day. So I was scrolling through Twitter the other day and I came across this post by Tony Edwards from the Thinking Crypto YouTube channel or podcast. Great follow, by the way. He's been in the crypto scene since 2017, maybe even a little bit earlier, I'm not too sure. But either way, great follow on YouTube and definitely a follow on Twitter. Either way, he had this interesting post, and the post refers to the prices or the all-time high prices for the top 6 cryptocurrencies in September of 2025. He actually says in the post, it is September 2025, and these are the new all-time highs of the top 6 cryptocurrencies or the top 6 cryptos by market cap. How do you feel? Now, the prices he's put here are very realistic. He hasn't got any hopium prices. He hasn't got Bitcoin at the $1 million, or he hasn't got ETH at 500,000. He hasn't got XRP at some ridiculous like $50,000 buyback BS. These are what I would call realistic prices. In fact, if you've got any TA experience or any TA gurus out there throwing fibs over these particular charts, these assets, these prices aren't unreasonable. I mean, he's got Bitcoin sitting at 135,000, totally plausible. He's got ETH at 10,500. I would think ETH would probably get to 13,000, maybe even 14,000 by then. We won't worry about Tether. It's a stable coin. He's got BNB or Binance token at 850. Again, I would think that would be more like maybe 1,400, 1,600. So if anything, he's probably a little bit low there. He's got XRP at $10.97 or just under $11. That's probably where it would be at, thereabouts. And he's got Solana at 640, which I think is reasonable as well. In fact, Solana could probably get up to maybe just under 800. But either way, these prices are definitely realistic prices. They are not hopium prices. But here's where the problem is, okay? Well, it's not really a problem, but newbies will see these prices and automatically go, wow, Bitcoin 135,000. It's the one I need to put all my money in. Or Ethereum, look at that, it's over $10,000. That's where I've got to put my money. These other ones don't look very good as far as price. They look at XRP at $10.97 and they're thinking that's not that much. Here's where they fail to understand not just the crypto market, but any investment strategy. Price itself isn't what is important. It's the return on investment of that price that is important. So the percentage gain you'll make from where you buy the asset to where the asset ends up. That's what is critical, not just looking at a high figure and saying, yeah, that's where I need to be. So what I did, I built a tool a while back. It was only for me, but you can throw in 4 assets. You can throw in their current prices, your sell price, and it'll give you your return on investment. So you can quickly analyze a few assets and go, well, okay, this one's not worth my money, but this one is worth my money. So what I did, I put in Tony's prices. So I put Bitcoin in at that 135,000, ETH at 10,500, BNB at 850, and XRP at $10.97. Then I put in their current prices that they're at as of the recording of this video. I mean, I can't put in any shoulda, woulda, coulda prices, like, if you had bought back in the bear market of 2018 or 2019 and you picked up Bitcoin for $3,600 or whatever it was. I can't put in those prices because if you're new to the market, you're going to have to live with where the prices are today anyway. It's today's prices that really matter. So again, I've put in the prices that Tony is suggesting we could be at in September of 2025. Again, totally realistic. I've put in our buy prices as today's prices. And what we're going to do is we're going to put in a figure of $1,500 and we're going to see which one of these assets for that amount of money would give us our best return on investment. Because then what that says to you is, okay, Bitcoin may have a higher price of $135, XRP may have a lower price of $10.97, but based on where we are right now in the market, which one of them would give us the best return on investment? So now we've got some better perspective. We've put in that $1,500. We've got our current prices as of today. We've got these prices Tony has put in as the new ATHs in September of 2025. And you can see, for those that are just listening, Bitcoin returns you $3,365, which is a 224% ROI. Not bad, not shabby for nearly 2 years. It'll be a year and 9 months. ETH gives you 5,500, which is going to be a 370 odd percent ROI, which again, for 2 years, that's a great return on investment. BNB gives you nearly equivalent to Bitcoin with $3,619, or a 341% ROI. But look at XRP. That has smashed everything. It gives you a $25,000 return on investment, or a 1,600% ROI. This is where numbers matter and percentages matter. Because you could just think, just by looking at, if you didn't know any better and you were new to the market, you would just automatically say, Bitcoin, 135,000, it must be the best investment out there. But it's not. And hey, it's well worth noting too, that out of these 4 assets, XRP is the only one that has true legal clarity as not being a security in the US market. Now, there are other parts in the world where it's always not been considered as a security because they are sane individuals. But the US market is important because it's the largest capital markets in the world. So to have XRP as not being declared a security, I think that just adds the cherry on top for which one you would invest in if you're going to say, well, Tony's right and these are going to be the prices in 2025. I mean, who wouldn't want a 1,660, almost 1,670% return on investment over 2 years? I mean, that is outstanding. Now, for you soul lovers going, well, what about Solana? Where does that sit amongst all this? What we'll do is let's take out Binance, okay, BNB, because that's got some issues potentially. I mean, we see that CZ just stepped down, or was kind of forced to step down. New CEO, who knows what direction they're going to go in? Who knows how much the government is going to take control of Binance? We'll leave Bitcoin and Ethereum there because they're the number 1 and number 2. We'll leave XRP there because it's been our best performer based on these numbers. And we'll swap out BNB for Solana, and we'll see who's going to give us our best return on investment, again, based on these prices, current prices. So we've added Solana in now. We put in the current price, which is at just a tad over $72. We've got Tony's estimated price, or what he thinks it could be at, as a new all-time high by September of 2025. It gives you a very healthy $11,834 return on investment, which is a 780% ROI. Again, excellent return on investment for almost 2 years being in a market. It's less than half of what XRP will give you, but it definitely smokes both Bitcoin and Ethereum. And definitely Solana is one of those ones that you would have to have in your bag. I mean, ideally, if you want to be a smart investor, you want a bit of all of these in your bag. When you want to deploy your capital, deploy your gunpowder into the assets that are going to give you the best bang for your buck, this is why I built the Crypto Compare tool. So you can come along and you can say, well, based on these figures, I want to have a bit of all of these, but I might put say 50% into XRP, 30% into Solana, and then I'll put 10% each into Bitcoin and Ethereum, only because of their percentage returns. That's the only reason you're doing it, not because you love or hate the coin or the asset. The market is about making money. How you split that up is totally up to you. Anyway, I found that post by Tony to be very interesting, but what I see will be the failure in most newcomers to the market is when they look at just the big numbers and they think that's the one I've got to invest in, without doing any simple number crunching to say, well, from a return on investment perspective, is it the best one to invest in? Anyway, they're just my thoughts on Tony's post. Great post, by the way, Tony. Enjoy your content. Keep it up, mate. I get a lot of good information from all of your interviews. And again, everybody, I highly recommend going to follow Tony on, that's a Thinking Crypto channel on YouTube, or Thinking Crypto podcast, on YouTube. And definitely give him a follow over on Twitter. Hey, and while you're at it, why don't you give me a follow on Twitter? I come up with this content now and then. In the new year, I'm going to start producing more content kind of along these same lines. I want to be able to break down buy and sell targets for newcomers to the market, because you can't do anything about those prices when they were at the lows last year or even this year. You can't do anything about trying to get into those prices now. You've missed the boat on those low prices. But to say there aren't entries you can't get into to make money, that's a lie. There are places where you'll be able to get into, and I've built tools that will help you get into the market at the right place. You've just got to use them correctly, and I'll make future videos to help out with that. Okay, folks, thanks for watching. Until next time, trade safe, trade smart, don't gamble, and go use the Crypto Compare tool or the Crypto Accelerator tool and build a plan that's going to make you money in the market. Okay, cheers for now.